Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn rational numbers and their decimal expansions. In the previous video we have learned about how to prove that root 2 is an irrational number and fundamental theorem of arithmetic and all. This is going to be the last video of chapter 1. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments. I'll clarify your doubts. And now let's get started with this and rational numbers and decimal expansions. In this video you're going to learn how do you express a rational number in form of a decimal, and how do you express a decimal in form of a rational number, that is in p by q form. Okay, and so first 106 by 100, you know how to express this type of rational numbers, this type of p by q forms in decimal easily, right? You can easily put, you have two zeros, so you have to put the point after two places, and here you are putting your point, it will become 1.06. the same will happen with this also. So this is 0.3. okay, and see that this is nothing but 106 by 100 is nothing but 106 by 10 square, right? You can write it as 106 by 10 square. Now this 10 square can be written as 106 by 2 into 5 whole square. 10 is nothing but 2 into 5, right? So you can write it as 106 by 2 power 2 into 5 power 2. Here also you observe that 3 by 10 can be written as 3 by 2 into 5. Okay, why I am writing 2 into 5 in all the cases? Because there is a theorem, a small theorem that I want to tell you from these examples. That is 106 by 2 square into 5 square. 2 into 5. 2 power something into 5 power something. That means when you have p by q form, you should be able to express q in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. Then you can say that that particular rational number is a terminating decimal. If you are not able to express it in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, then that is a non-terminating decimal. Okay, clear? I'll explain you with an example. When I explain you with an examples, you'll easily try to understand that. 0.375 you can straight away write it as 375 by 1000. Here you need not follow any theorem or any rule. Okay, even 0.0875 can be easily written as 875 by 10,000. Clear? Now this 1000 can be expressed as 10 power 3, and this 10 power 3 can be expressed as 2 power 3 into 5 power 3, right? So 375 by 2 power 3 into 5 power 3. That is the reason why you can express it as a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal means after your decimal point you will have limited number of positions. Terminating means it will come to an end, it will have an end. Okay, so as you are able to express it in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, here both m and n are equal. It is not always that both m and n should be equal. In some cases it may be unequal also. Okay, clear? You should be able to express it in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. That is a basic logic you have to put in your mind. So you are able to express, so it is a terminating decimal. Even this also you can express at 2 power 4 into 5 power 4, because this is 10 power 4. So this is also a terminating decimal. Coming to 1 by 7, you cannot express 1 by 7. This 7 cannot be expressed into 2 power m into 5 power n form. So that is the reason why this is a non-terminating decimal. That means it will never come to an end. Okay, if you are not able to express the denominator of the fraction in form of 2 power m into 5 power n, then it is not a terminating decimal. You will consider it as a non-terminating decimal. Clear? Okay, now let's get into the exercise. These are the exercise problems that you have in 1.4. If you don't have the textbook, NCERT textbook also, that's fine, because I am writing the questions also here. Identify whether the following rationals are terminating or non-terminating without performing actual division. So whenever you are asked to find out whether they are terminating or non-terminating in your previous grades, you divided them, and when you divide it, if you are able to end that, then you said it is a terminating, and if you are not able to end, you said it is non-terminating. But here in this question is asking us to find out without performing actual division. You are not supposed to perform the division. So without performing division, how can you say whether it is a terminating or non-terminating? By using our theorem, P by Q, and Q should be expressed in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. Clear? Now let us check. 13 by 3125. 3125 is nothing but 5 power 5. Okay, 3125 is 5 power 5. As it is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. You may get a doubt here, we don't have 2 power m. It's okay. Only 2 power m or only 5 power n or both combination is okay. It can be anything. But at least one thing should be there and other numbers should not be there in the denominator. So we have 5 power 5. Here you can simply write it as 2 power 0. 2 power 0 is 1, and even if you multiply 1 with this 5 power 5, it will not change. So it is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n. So it is a terminating decimal, you can easily say. Next, 17 by 8. How can you write 17 by 8? 8 can be written as 17 by 2 power 3, right? Here you are able to express it in the form of 2 power m. There is no mandatory for 5 power n, but you should not get other numbers like into 6 or into 7. Those kind of other numbers you should not get. It is okay if you are not getting other numbers. So it is also a terminating decimal. Next, 129 by 2 power 2 into 5 power 7 into 7 power 5. Here you are having 2 power 2, that's okay. 2 power m is satisfied. 5 power 7, 5 power n is also satisfied. But here you are having another number 7 power 5 in the denominator. So that is the reason why you cannot tell that it is a terminating decimal. It is a obviously non-terminating decimal because you are having 7 power something. You should have only 2 power something or 5 power something, or you can have both of them, but 7 power 5 is there, so it is not a terminating decimal. Clear? Next, 6 by 15. How can you express 6 by 15? 6 by 15 can be written as 15 can be easily simplified into 3 into 5. Okay, you may also get a doubt how to factorize this. I have said directly 5 power 5. So in order to factorize, start prime factorizing it with 2 or with 5. Don't go for 3 or 7 or other prime numbers like 11, 13. Okay, you have to prime factorize with either 2 or 5. Can you do it with 2? You cannot because you have 5 in the units digit. So go with 5 and then you will get 6, 12, it will become 625. Again 5 because you cannot prime factorize it with 2. So again you will get 125 now. Again prime factorize with 5, you will get 25, 5, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 power 5 it is. Okay, you have to prime factorize. How can you prime factorize 15 as 5? Using only 2 and 5. You should do prime factorization using only 2 and 5. 5, here you will get 3. So 5 into 3. So 15 will be expressed as 3 into 5. Okay, 5 power n is satisfied, but you are getting another number other than 2 and 5, that is 3. So that is the reason why it is also not a terminating decimal. It is also a non-terminating decimal. Got it? And the next question we have is convert the following rationals into decimal form. So we are given the P by Q form of a particular number. Two questions are given and you are supposed to find out the decimal form of these rational numbers. How do you do that? This also you should not perform division. You should not perform actual division. So how do you do that? 13 by 125, first express it in the form of our standard form. 125 can be written as 5 power 3, right? And in order to make it as 10 power something, what you have to multiply? You have to multiply into 2 power same power. Okay, 3. And when you are multiplying with in denominator, you should do the same in numerator also, because if you don't do that, the value of the fraction will get changed. Okay, did you understand why here we multiplied with 2 by 2 power 3? You have to make the denominator as 10 power something so that you can easily express it in form of a decimal. Now when you multiply 1 2 and 1 5, you get 10. Another 2 and another 5, you get 100. Another 2 and another 5 you get 1000, right? Here you already have 5 power 3, and how many 2's we need in order to make it as 10? We need 3 2's still to make it as 10 power something. So we are multiplying it with 2 power 3. When you multiply in denominator, you should do the same for numerator also, otherwise the value of the fraction will get changed. So 13 into 2 power 3 is 8, by 5 power 3 into 2 power 3 is nothing but 10 power 3. That will be 104 by 1000. 13 is 104, right? So you can express it as 0.104. Okay, this is the decimal expansion. This is the decimal representation of this number. The next is 3 by 8. 3 by 8, you can express 8 as 2 power 3. But in the denominator, you have only 2 power something. You don't have into 5 power something, right? So you have to multiply with the same power 5 power 3 into the same 5 power 3 in the numerator also, because if you don't multiply with the same 5 power 3 in the numerator also, the value of the fraction will get changed. So 3 into 5 power 3 is 125. So 2 power 3 into 5 power 3 is 10 power 3. So 125 3s is 375 by 1000. You will get 0.375. Clear? This is how you have to express a p by q form in decimal and a decimal in p by q form, and how to check whether terminating or non-terminating. Okay, that's all for this video, guys. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, share with your friends. If you are impressed with this video, if you understood the concept clearly, then hit the like button and let me know your suggestions in the comments. If you are not able to understand anything, or you want me to include some other subjects or any other topics, just let me know in the comments so that I can do it for you. Thank you.